Do you run a business that needs leads? Are you a growth marketer or growth hacker, marketing agency, coach, consultant, whatever the case may be? If you want to scrape leads or just scrape anything, any data on the internet, any data that you can scrape in a browser, then Artilla is one tool that you could use. And in today's video, I'm going to show you how to exactly do that, how to automate using web automation, and how it can actually benefit for your business. So without ado, let's dive right into it. All right, so if you're not familiar with web automation, scraping, anything like this, I'll go over it briefly in this video so you can understand how to do it. But I'm going to show you a really easy way, a really easy tool called Artilla, and how you can use it to do a lot of cool things. Now, with web automation, scraping, all these certain things, there's a lot you can do. You can get really creative with this. So I'll show you a few examples in this video. And here's just their website right here, artilla.net, market research analysis, price scraping and monitoring. So people use this for things like monitoring when a price changes, if they want to stay up to date with certain prices. Like a lot of these sneakerheads, when they buy specific drops and that sell out really quickly, they want robots to monitor the price and all this certain things. So that's one use case. There's data extraction for SEO, sales intelligence, a bunch of stuff. Growth hacking is a term for achieving objectives with innovation. What is hacking? A hacker is someone who can deliver results with innovation. Someone is more concerned about achieving an objective than following a prescribed process. What is growth? Blah, 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 blah. All right. Experience, quality, create standalone and cross-platform bots. Compile standalone data without limitations that work on any computer and any platform. Windows, Mac, and Linux. All bots are white label and can be managed remotely via the user interface. Create standalone bots that can be also shared or sold. So this is really cool. Keep login sessions active and preserve cookies. Inspect elements with a single point and click interface, and then record and replay user activity and actions. Data sets and grouped data. Scrape multiple URLs. Schedule project runs. Proxy servers and tunneling. All right, so there's a lot you can do. All right, there is a learning section, so there's documentation and a handbook. So documentation, obviously you can go through here, get a lot of different details, and then help center right here, more stuff there. It talks about proxies, extensions, JS actions, log streams, capture server. So you can get like somewhat advanced, and there can be like a little bit of a learning curve, maybe even a bigger bit of a learning curve depending on where your knowledge currently lies. But there's also pre-made projects and also like easy tasks that you can just automate that don't actually take that much learning and are pretty easy to use. So this tool is pretty much for people, maybe, yes, if you're maybe a beginner, you can learn a bit and also just plug and play to some of the templates. But intermediate, beginner to advanced, really, like if you're an advanced person, you can get complex and build out some complex robots and automations. But also too, if you're just a beginner, you can start learning, use some of the templates, all that good stuff. But let me quit rambling, let me quit talking about all this. I just want to give you kind of a brief overview, and now let's quickly dive into the tool. Before I get into it, here's their Facebook group too. So if you have any questions, you can dive into the Facebook group. Regardless of the fact, you can join the Facebook group and see what it's all about before even buying this tool. But they have 1.5k members. Here they are on AppSumo. So they're actually on AppSumo right now at the time of recording this video. You can still get this deal. So I'll leave a link in the description for the AppSumo deal. And it's a lifetime deal. So that's really cool. Unlike a lot of other tools, you can get this tool, pay one time, and you'll have it for life. So this is an alternative to a few tools such as Automation Anywhere, KissFlow, UiPath, and integrates with Google Sheets, Pabbly Connect, WooCommerce, WordPress, Zapier. Best for marketers, marketing agencies, social media managers. There's some videos here. There's one video here, but there's a YouTube channel with multiple videos you can check out. And here's the lifetime deal. So one-time fee of $99, so $100 basically. You get web browser automation, real-time data monitoring, point-and-click interface, extract multiple pages at once, works with Windows, Mac, Linux, export CSV, JSON, and HTML, and then visualize web data selection, extract data from any site, preview results in real time, bypass anti-scraping systems, one machine, unlimited projects, unlimited automations, unlimited extracted records, stack 2 codes, you receive all the above and you get 3 machines instead of 1, stack 3 codes, you get all the above and you get 3 machines instead of, that's what you get. And then stack 6 codes, you get 100 machines, unlimited standalone executable bots with reseller rights. So I'm like, I kind of understand what that means. I'm not like, I don't have that yet. I think I may get that. Not right now, I don't need it, but maybe in the future I may get this. Basically these machines right here, all I believe it allows you to do basically is just, say if I wanted to run Artilla right now, I'm using my current machine, but say I wanted to run it in a VPS, virtual private server, I can't do that with just one machine, one license. I need to either stack 2 codes, 3 codes, or 6 codes, right? So it basically allows you to run it on different computers, different machines, different VPSs, whatever, right? So if you're just getting started, you can make do with one code because you get everything. But if you want to like scale it and like use multiple machines, whatever, you're going to need to buy additional codes. And then this right here, unlimited standalone executable bots with reseller rights, is basically you can build these bots, these automations, and you can put it into like an executable file, I believe, so someone can just use that file and it will run the automation, and then you can actually sell those bots to people. So that's pretty cool. It's a way you can make money or just provide it as an easy way for like your clients or whatever to use. So I'll probably look into that in the future, but you can go ahead, look at some of the questions here, and then the reviews, really good positive reviews. If I go to the lowest to the highest, we'll see the lowest review is a 3 taco review, and then it's like another 3, and then all the rest are 5-star reviews. So I saw some people here mention RoboMotion. This is another tool I have that I paid the top tier for. Yeah, questions right here. Just purchase 6 codes. See potential in this tool despite owning RoboMotion and cheat layer. And then this is undoubtedly the best automation tool I have come across. Better and easier than RoboMotion. So if I have RoboMotion, I know there's a bunch of other tools, but just because I have RoboMotion, I can kind of somewhat speak on it. I believe the difference is more or less something I couldn't do on RoboMotion. I could at least do 50% more with Artilla. You can do where is this? RoboMotion. Who said this? I don't know who said that. If they're saying that, thank you for the reply. Your tool looks very promising. Something I couldn't do on RoboMotion, I could do. So I don't know who said this, but is there something like, is this something like RoboMotion? Combine the tool with RoboMotion. That's a good question. We already integrated with that. Cooperate with RoboMotion cheat layer. So RoboMotion is more like you can do more with Artilla and cheat layer. There is a possibility of creating standalone robots without restriction. I can see cheat layer inferior to pure web scraping. Who has restrictions? So just so you guys know, Artilla is just like a web scraper pretty much at the moment. It's more or less just like a web scraper automation. All right, RoboMotion, you can do things more like open like executable file. You can open things on your computer. You can automate anything like on your computer and stuff. I haven't fully used both to the most extent yet, so I can't compare, say which one's better, but they're two different. They do similar things. Like you can scrape stuff with RoboMotion obviously, but they're different in and of itself, in my opinion, like from what I know, from what everything I've seen. So yeah, anyways, let's get into Artilla. So I'm gonna open up Artilla right now. So right now you're gonna see that this is Artilla 6.0. so it's actually in beta right now. If I want to show you guys Artilla launcher, which is actually their current version that is most up to date, you'll see here. So this is 5.3. .0, and this is 6.0. All right. So the GUI looks different. The graphic user interface looks a bit different here. So, you know, I could go through both in this video, but they really are just the same. Here is, I'll kind of just go through one I'm not going to go through both in depth. They literally do the same thing. It's literally just the interface looks a bit different. And I mean, they do have, the 6.0 probably has a few other extra things, right? But, okay, so both have like the homepage, projects, bots, results, profiles, licensing, and then preferences. So preferences, English, executable, Microsoft, Google Chrome, or Chromium Path. So you can change that if you want. Right now, I think I'm just using Google Chrome. Licensing, so I only have one machine at the moment. Profiles. So this is where you can set up profiles. So like, say if I'm running a bot that uses YouTube, like here's one. All these bots, by the way, right now, these are all just profile project templates. So I didn't even create these. These are like ones I just, you can use these as templates. So that's really cool, especially if you're a beginner, like, or if you're just getting started and you don't have time at the moment to build all these bots, you can use some of their templates if they work for you. So I actually just ran the AppSumo extension expenses conditional loop profile. So I'll show you that in a second. So basically it logs into AppSumo, and it's going to, because AppSumo, when you're spending all this money on tools, lots of times you're like, how much money did I actually spend on all these tools? And it doesn't really have a place, from what I know at least, where it shows you what your total amount of spent is. And you can kind of get caught up in this loop of just buy, right? So this automation will scrape all your invoices and get just like get the price. It will also account into which ones you've refunded or partial refunds. So it'll give you an accurate amount of all your invoices on your AppSumo account, so you can tally up and see how much you've actually spent on tools. All right, so yeah, so that is a pretty cool feature. I'll show you that in a second, but basically what this automation, it's going to log in to your AppSumo. So one thing that you do in profiles, and that works for, you know, many different things like YouTube, Facebook, Google, whatever, you can log in, add a new profile, and log in this browser, and it's going to this profile right here, for example, number 13, I could log into it. I could change the name if I wanted to, and you can link accounts. So I could just click link account. It's going to see right now it's loading this profile. So I could stop profile. The profile is basically like this browser. It's this browser, and I could sign in. You'll see here, sign in to like any certain website, and it's going to remember those cookies, or ideally that's what it should. Now, it doesn't work for every single site from what I've seen. I wasn't able to get it to work with AppSumo. I don't know if I was doing it wrong or whatever, but I was remembering the cookies. It just wasn't keeping it logged in. All right, so certain sites, I've seen in, you know, the founder making a video, he said it works for some sites. They're trying to get it work for more. He said it works for Facebook, probably works for a few others like YouTube, etc. But if it doesn't work for for example, like with AppSumo, I'll show you what to do. But here, then you can either remove the profile or clear all accounts. So you can log into multiple accounts within a profile. So I could log in for this profile for like YouTube, Google, this, that, whatever. And all those accounts, if they're working correctly, should stay logged in. It will remember the cookies. You can also set up proxies for like accounts, which is really, from what I know, at least for projects actually, which you can link to accounts, which is really cool. So let me go ahead and just remove this. We don't need this profile. And you'll see here, everything I do in the version 5.3 happens over here as well in 6.0. So you'll see here, here's my profiles. I could delete certain ones. Here's my default profile. You can link profiles. Preferences are actually up here for version 6. You can select your language. You can choose the executable path for the browser that you want to use. You can go to home, and you can easily create a new profile right here, or you can select your own. You can choose a website or URL to get started, and then click launch. All right, projects are right here. So I'll show you that in a second. Honestly, like, it's kind of, at the moment, obviously 6.0 is in beta. It's kind of easier on this one, in my opinion. This GUI, the 5.3. This is the latest version that's not in beta. And by the way, guys, you can max screen this as well if you want. I'm just keeping it like this. But let's go. So there's more options: reports, JS actions, to CAPTCHA, integrations, FTP, SMTP, email, webhook, local file, and then logs. You can see logs right here. All right, so that's logs. Proxies, so you can add proxies. Built-in rotation system here. If you have any proxies, please use import file feature. Public proxies without login and password. IP port, that's the format. Proxies with authorization and login password. User pass at IP port. That's how it works. External proxies API. Boom, you can go there. The URL variable will contain visited URLs. Select request you want to route through the proxy. You can go ahead there. I'm not going to get into all like how to do all this, whatever. There's that's what the docs are for. Scheduling, you can actually, there's a scheduler which is really cool. You can enable that. URLs, enter manually, import from file, import from project, read a XML sitemap, right? So that's really cool. And then bots, select project. You can go ahead, select one, title, header, description, credits, destination. I actually haven't used bots yet. No rows to show. Okay, oops, let me go back. Let's go here. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly show you. If I go new, okay, if I go new, let me see here. Okay, new, and then you can either do a quick start, public template, manual mode, or import project. Import project will mean like if I go here, I can actually export this to .artilla, a .artilla file, so I could share this project with someone else and give you someone it to download. So if you had a .artilla file, you could just import the project, or say if you wanted to export your projects and move them over to a different computer or whatever, you could do something like that. But I think actually, like, if you just have a different license, they should show up regardless. So but yeah, there's that. Manual mode, public. So let's go public templates. So this is where you can get a bunch of public templates, right? Google, what's this? Source, custom. Please enter a valid public Google Drive file ID. Okay, so let's say I wanted all expenses on AppSumo. You could import that template, right? You can go through some of these. They have some cool ones there, but here's some that I have. Export Instagram followers, Facebook group auto post, human like traffic, YouTube search, YouTube channel videos. So these are like SEO ones. These are like YouTube ones. These are like Facebook auto post ones. These are export your Instagram followers, download your YouTube videos. Enable cloud sync to Google Sheets, so you can connect Google Sheets and you could automatically have it sync the results page to the Google script or the Google Sheet. So let me go ahead and show you. So let me go inspect. So I can inspect this project right now. Let me just go here. Oh, so it actually stayed logged in this time, which is actually interesting. It wasn't giving me staying logged in before, so that's pretty cool. Okay, but I'll show you. So if I go, I can inspect here and I can like get elements and stuff. That's useful if you're building out your own automation. I'm not going to show you that in this video, but automations here. So basically what this does, populate email. I'm not going to click on this and populate password. That's my AppSumo password and email. So if you're not using a profile, it will actually manually do that action for you. Then click on login, wait. All right, then it's going to have a list of, these are all the account invoices, and it's going to go through that list. All right, you're going to see the name list, go to URL, go to click on each purchase page item. It already has a CSS ID selector, wait navigation, results, wait time, close page, stop automation. So it's just looping through these actions right here of each URL from this list. All right, so in order to like set this up, I didn't set this up, right? I know how to. It takes a little bit. I'm not gonna make this video super long and show you how to do all that. If you want me to do some certain, I may do certain custom things I set up in future. Right now I don't have time to build my own custom like things, or spend a lot of time building like super cool ones. I may build a few like automations here and there, but yeah, it's not too complex. But that's what the whole help section and learning resources are for, right? But you can literally use these projects and it's going to give you some cool ones already right off the bat. All right, you can see here like I'm in inspect, so if I click on something, it's going to pull that like that element's ID and whatever, and then you can save it. So you can make changes in the automation section, then save it. All right, but let me just show you quickly, just so this video is not too long. If I go, say I'm happy with the project, everything's set up, I just click run. It's going to start the profile, start the project, right? Since I'm already logged in, all right, it's basically just going to start running. And let's see. All right, so yep, it took a little bit longer just because it noticed I was already logged in. All right, so now it's going to start going through the purchase history. Now, I'm not going to go, like, it literally would just look like this. I'm actually just going to stop this. All right, are you sure you want to stop this project? It took me maybe like 5 to 10 minutes, and you're going to see the results here. So I did this earlier. I stopped it a bit early, so we got 51 results, and it took 9 minutes and 20 seconds, and then I just stopped it. I just got it ready for this video. So you can see here the different projects, right? Now, if I go to here, Google Sheet, this is what we got here. So I'm not going to go through it all, but you'll see the invoice ID, the date, the amount, all right? And then the status, all right? So paid, let me go filter some, so I can filter partial refunds, whatever. You'll see that there. And then you could just like do a equals sum, and you could just get the amount, right? So I could just go like this, and I could see how much I've spent in the last, see, so this is just since November 12th. I can see I spent $5,300, and you know, there's obviously more, October, September. Not gonna go through the whole thing. This wasn't even all of them since I stopped earlier, but you can get that's what the tool does. All right, now obviously there's a bunch of other automation tools and projects that you can set up, like I showed you, like the Facebook group one. This is just one example. I just wanted to show you a finished result of the project, but all in all, there's so much you can do with this tool. And me personally, I really like the tool, and I like the lifetime deals feature of it. There's another tool, let's see if I can think of it off the top of my head. There's a few other ones that are kind of similar, but I actually like this one better, so far at least. Let me see, I have it right here. What is it? There's a few other ones. I can't think of them off the top of my head, like ones that have a similar interface or whatever. But Artilla is a pretty good web scraping tool, and they have the lifetime deal, so you really can't go wrong in my opinion. I'll probably stack a few extra ones in the future, but other than that, guys, that's it for this video. I'll leave a link in the description for Artilla. You can get it on AppSumo before it actually goes, and that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you're having a happy holidays. It's actually Boxing Day right now, so hope you are, you know, getting ready for the new year, getting ready to just crush it this year, guys. If you're new to this channel and you like this type of content, I'd appreciate if you want to subscribe. If not, no worries, but if you subscribe, make sure to turn on post notifications, slap that like button, because we upload videos just like this every single day on how to grow your business with different tools, strategies, resources, trainings, all that good stuff, guys. If you're new to this channel too, make sure to join the Accelerate Your Stride Challenge. All right, Accelerate Your Stride Challenge. It's a 6-day challenge. It's 100% free, super value packed, so you can get on the wait list. It should be dropping very, very soon, guys, for the new year, so you can get started, accelerate your stride in 2023. Learn everything you need to know to really kick off your coaching business, agency business, consultancy, whatever it is. Just go here, join the waitlist, and it's 100% free, no strings attached. And then also too, guys, right now you can join our Stride community. All right, I'm not going to explain too much about it. If you're not already in there, I talk about it every video. You need to join there. There's a lot of free resources and value in that community, so links for all that will be in the description below, guys. But other than that, guys, I will see you in tomorrow's video. Keep hustling, keep grinding. Let me know if you have any comments down below, and accelerate your stride. Take care, guys.